something that was telling me that you can't keep telling from the past. But to me, the past is my goal to you guys. For you think when people think that there's no hope in the world, in the streets, in the bars, anywhere, there is hope if you put your life to God. You know, I didn't believe in God. I was doing self-will, and I was in the AA program for 27 years. And I found God, I think, the Lord, about 3 months ago. And 6 months ago, I seen a couple of miracles happen, which had turned my life around. And I didn't believe in stuff like that. I seen with my wife, I was a skeptic, critic, non-believer person. I was a Catholic. Maybe that's a little bit something for me to stand on. And I was maybe. But anyways, I'll keep to my story. I'll just let God take over here. Because you know, I didn't believe in stuff like saying, God, take over and speak through me. Let me be your instrument of peace, love, unconditional love, and all that. And at first I was sitting over there, I was kind of shaking like a leaf and saying, that was the northern part, that was the self-will, where you shake like a leaf and say, I'm not worthy to say anything. I'm going to sit back there in the dark, and I'm going to stay in the dark. Stay in the dark where nobody will know me. But there's a light that's been shown inside me, and my past, I was a heavy drinker, drugger, and all that. And especially when, hey, don't leave yet, please, come back in. God bless you. When Mac and Canada and Columbus were all open, that was fun place, I thought. I thought that was fun place where you roll around and get your head kicked in and kick someone's head in and all that. And the jail, I used to think the jail was good because I used to walk in shackles like this. And those days, that was self-will. And that wasn't, it's by the grace of God that I'm standing here talking you know, I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to say God is my Father. I love God. I put Him first. I put Him first in my life. That was a hard thing to do because God was only there when I needed Him, when I was down and broke and poor me's and why did you have to do that to me and all this stuff that came, the dark side, the negative. Overwhelmed was one of the things that we talked about, I think. Overwhelmed in a good way. My heart was overwhelmed by God's unconditional love. There's so much stuff. I just started reading the Bible and studying the Bible, and my wife always says, once you open the Bible, your life will change. And it will change, and for the good, not for the bad. Come on. I'm losing words here. I've been a Catholic for about most of my life. I say to honor my mom, because my mom was a big Catholic woman, a heavy Catholic believer. And she brought us up like this. I did that to my kids too. I brought my kids to the Catholic Church all over the place, and now they're all teenagers, and some are in their early 20s, so they have their own lives. And I try to chase them back to church and try to shoo them, I guess, back to church, but doesn't work like that. I found out. You got let them go, let them explore their life, let them make their own trails and path, and whenever they're ready, they'll walk through the doors of this place here and other churches. I love this church. I love that street church there, and because it gives me freedom. Like, you don't see in a Catholic church, you don't see the priest telling us, "Hey, could you come up here and talk? Could you come up here and talk for a couple of minutes?" Or here you can talk. If you're feeling something in your heart, come on up. If you're feeling something in your heart, a burning desire to say something, I believe that's God telling me to say something important or to give another person hope. Is my 2 minutes up? I give myself 2 minutes. Yes, freedom. Talk about freedom. Yes, and prayers and believing on God. And one thing I noticed when I first came in here, I don't know if this will be negative. I don't know. I don't want, like I said, I'm a critic. I criticize everything in my life that happens. I judge. I do everything that a human person, a worldly person out there does. And I gotta watch what I do and believe and say. But when I first came in here, I said, how come the other church, they're not here? The Way, how come they're not here? Ain't we one big godly family here? And it has to be like that. My wife and I were talking about that, and my sister were talking about it this afternoon. If we're like this with all the other churches, nobody can break us, even the enemy, the devil. He can't break us. But if we're like this, one of us is going to get knocked down. I don't say that to insult anybody, but I've been talking to my other niece about we should combine together, be as one. And even I'm not from here, but you guys accepted me into this fellowship, and I'm grateful for that. I think my time's up. Love you all.